I like this little flower design that I made so much that I might turn it into a brush. We're doing the center of the flower here, but the line was too thick, so I thinned it out. And I have a guide on the layer below this. It's just a bunch of circles so that I can get everything in about the right order. I added extra couple of flowers in here. Just getting this one perfect. And then I used my hollow line brush after this to create stems. And there's our stems, which I put on different layers, and I forgot to put symmetry on the top layer, so I had to redo it. And then thicken the lines a little bit, and we're good to go. Okay, and now that we're finished with the speed paint, you can see the template I used in the background there. You could not see that in the original time-lapse because it is a private layer. We don't need it anymore, so we're going to turn it off. And I want to turn this pattern into a nice brush, something that does a nice repeat pattern that's all connected together. So I'm going to duplicate layer 1 in case I make a mistake. We're going to take this one, we're going to fit it to screen, and then we're going to come over here and do an invert. And then we can copy it. I'm going to go up a layer here to layer 3, and we're going to start up a new brush. For the spacing, I'm going to put that down to 4% just because I like 4%. We're going to leave the shape the same. We're going to go here to grain, and we're going to do edit, import, paste, and there it is. We click done. And for zoom, I'm going to say follow size. So we'll turn that all the way down until it says follow size. That way, the larger the brush is, the larger the pattern is. We'll go to rendering, and rendering has an issue with most of these rendering modes. If we click, well, first let's turn off the Apple Pencil, and then we're going to click done, and then you will see under this option, everything's just really blacked out. And this is the same whether it's uniform glaze, intense glaze, heavy glaze, whatever. The light glaze, however, and you can see it change immediately in the preview, you can actually see the pattern. And no matter how many times you go over this, it's not going to black out that pattern. It'll pixelate as you zoom in, but that's because this is a raster program. And let's go down here to the properties. I'm going to give it a maximum size of max. I've got it set to orient to screen because this will allow me to not only put the pattern on like this, but if I turn my canvas over 45 degrees and color, the pattern is still oriented to the actual iPad here. So you end up with this alternating pattern without having to change any of the brush settings. We can go really, really big, and we can go so small that you can't even see it. And this one right here turns out a little blurry. Let's play with our sizes. Let's make minimum size 50. Give that a done. And there's that 50. That should be more than enough for most applications. You don't really want to go smaller than this. And it's keeping the detail. And then, of course, we can go maximum, and we get the big one. All right, so that's a quick tutorial on how to take your favorite mandala and turn it into a brush. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you have a wonderful day.